Brentford 2, Chelsea 2. I don't even know how many brain cells I've lost watching this game, and I actually regret watching it because it actually took, my precious time. I could have been sleeping right now. Anyway, I think it's time to accept that Chelsea are not that good this season. We are not good at all. I know at the back end of last season we were looking quite okay, and then we went to the Club World Cup. Yes, we did win the Club World Cup. We were playing not so bad, and I'm thinking maybe we're gonna bring the the morale into the season. So we played our first game, Crystal Palace. I'm thinking, oh, Crystal Palace, they drew to Liverpool. They won to Man City. Last season we drew both home and away with them. They had the likes of Mateta, Eze before he went to Arsenal, and then you look at Gehi. They're defensively set up in transition. They can hit you up. Even in that game, we actually were lucky with the free kick from Eze. We should have actually been 1-0 down. Now, I said, oh, it's okay, first game of the season. Let's move on to the game we played against West Ham. West Ham, they're just shit anyway. I don't think there was any other way that game could have gone. Chelsea, even in that game as well, we ended up conceding a goal in the first couple of 20 minutes. However, we ended up winning that game, but I'm not even taking that into consideration because West Ham everyone is beating West Ham right now, even from back end of last season, right? So we move on to the Fulham game. You know what? Chelsea are being charged for the 74th charges in terms of paying the agencies, and I don't know, those 74 charges I haven't even read about, but I know they're 74. I'll tell you what, with that Fulham game, make it 75. Because that game, I'm pretty convinced that we paid the referees. Because we were meant to, not meant to, but Fulham deserved more than they got the last time we played them. We were not good at all. Okay, we came to Brentford. Let me remind you that Brentford have lost 4 of their best players. No, 3. And then they lost 1 to, I think, injury today. Damsgaard was not available. They lost Wissa to Newcastle. They lost Mbeumo to United. They lost Norgard to Arsenal. So I'm thinking this is a must-win game. When I look at the lineup today, of course, there was a bit of rotation. We saw the likes of Buonanotte play, Jero Hato starting, the likes of Jamie Gittens starting as well, Joao Pedro. And I'm thinking, this is a strong lineup. I know Reece James is not there. We're playing Fofana at the right back. Malo Gusto is not there. Cole Palmer is not there. But I was never worried because we should have actually won this game on paper. Brentford, I forgot to mention, they even lost their coach to Tottenham. So this was supposed to just be a 3 points. We were supposed to just go home with 3 points in the bag. But however, oh my God, I don't know. Listen, I'm not going to lose my mind as much because it's only 4 games in. However, in those 4 games, I've actually saw so much to be worried about. I'm not going to lose my head, but I'll be worried still. Because this game today, we didn't even need Cole Palmer off the bench. Now, system-wise, I know that we build from the back and sometimes it's very slow when we're trying to get, into right spaces, right positions, trying to break the lines and I understand our system. Sometimes it can be passive, it can be boring, slow. I understand that. But today we were playing back 4, back 3. You know how we play back 4 out of position and then we play back 3 in position. Our back 3 today, when we were in position, was diabolical. There was so much gaps between Chalobah and Tosin. Tosin had too much space because Fofana was playing as a right back, and then Chalobah was literally playing like a left back because Jero Hato was left wing, and then Gittens was kind of tucked inside. I've never seen that tactic before, and I don't know why we played that tactic today. It's similar to what we normally do, but today, for some reason, there was just so many gaps. And that's how we conceded the first goal, because there was just too much space. I'm not even going to blame the keeper for that. Could he have done better? I don't think so. I just thought There was just too many spaces. Even my defenders, I'm not actually going to blame them as much. I think the system today was just fucked up. Right. Let me start picking up individuals, which I don't like to do, but I'm going to do it today. Jamie Gittens. Don't make me regret losing Madueke, because I was watching Madueke today playing for Arsenal. He was actually decent. Don't make me lose Christopher Nkunku for you. You look lost. He didn't even know what was happening, and most of the time, João Pedro was screaming, Enzo Fernandez was screaming, run, open up, take on, like, you know what, here? I'm just going to take it easy and just say, 4 games in, so yeah, maybe you'll get better. We'll give him time. Jero Heto today, mate. I don't even know what you were doing. You're just calling for yellow cards. Seriously, I don't think that inverting role really suits him. I've never actually watched him play for Ajax. I saw some couple of clips, and you can't really get much from those clips, but the inverting, no, it wasn't actually inverting, it was overlapping. I don't actually know whether he's good at, I don't know. I'm just going to give him time. On the other, for fun, mate, you are quality, but I think injuries is taking your career away from you. But anyway, listen, I would like to pick each and every individual in that lineup, because none of those players were good today. None. Actually, Sanchez was good. Sanchez was decent today. I think that's the only player that I can say was decent. Cole Palmer, yes, he came on as substitute. Just James, we already know. Caicedo, yeah, you scored a goal. You were really good in bigger moments. However, you were not the Caicedo that I know. Something was just missing. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not ignorant to the fact that we rotated a lot. When I noticed that, like I said, Jero Heto, we had so many rotations in that lineup. I'm never gonna get so ignorant to recognize it. But however, that lineup for me was good enough to beat Brentford. Anyway, people, I don't know if there's any more I can say to this, man, but it just, I don't know. We're playing Bayern Munich next week, and is it next week or is it already this week? I don't even know. But Nicolas Jackson will be having a good time. Seriously, if we play like this against Bayern Munich or Barcelona, not even, which team are we playing in the Premier League? We're playing Manchester United after Bayern. We're gonna lose. We are going to lose. Listen, man, I'm gonna cut this video now, and then we'll dive later on once I kind of cool down a little bit. And I'm also sleepy anyway, so forgive me. Make sure you do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.